Hi guys.
En busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que viven cada...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. And for Golden State, they can't have any complaints about the way they've started the new season. They're 4-1 coming into the sixth game and have looked very, very sharp. And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass.
Arthur was win this game.
Yo, Freak, what's up? What's up, man? Good to see you. How's the family? CC good? Yeah, she's good. They're all good. It's nice knowing you have family to have your back all the time. Sure. Got to keep the support system in place. Makes a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man. Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right? Not a chance, Freak.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. It was the Indiana Pacers in their last game, a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory, just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Freak. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Curry, and the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And George, here we go. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
Ellis wide open. He drains the quick shot.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
No one covering. 6 points for Draymond Green.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Warriors, 4th.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively. Shooting two. Shooting two.
He misses the free throw. Ian Clark's checked in for Golden State. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, Steve Kerr gave me a few moments to catch up with him. And of course, he said a big key for them will be trying to minimize Monte Ellis's impact offensively. He added, he's one of the best in the league at blowing by his defender and finishing at the rim. We've got to force him left, and then at the other end, make sure we go at him defensively and see that he expends some energy there as well. Kevin, defense not Ellis.
Oh my God, Mitt.
Seems like a smart plan.
Thanks, Doris. Barnes with it. George picks him up. Thompson against Turner. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. Freak with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Indiana again missing. They push it up 4 on 3. 3 seconds left. He lays it in.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Warriors on top as they end the first quarter on a 12-4 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry, and tough to guard? The understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Kerr is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Freak in at point guard. Mike Scott out there with C.J. Miles. Then there's Ellis. And it's Hill in at the 5 spot.
I think that play sort of
C
sums
minus.
up what
Oh
we've
my
seen
God.
throughout.
D
simply
what?
being
D
outplayed
plus?
both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
That's good. Freak's got his first points in this one. Warriors leading by 13. Outside Curry. Feeds to Bogut. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
We're doing so good.
Look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Steph Curry. Nobody near Barnes. And the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 5. Freak dishes to Turner. George passes to Freak. And George, here we go. 6 to shoot. Goes up the baseline, and he drops that one in. George has got 12.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And that one's good. Freak.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Clark. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad
What?
the lead.
I was just at a C, then I went down to the C-, and then all the way down to a D+.
And the first half is now in the books. Warriors ahead, leading by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kep.
Alright, we can do this. I just have to do a lot better. Make more smart decisions.
We go now. The start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
George having a fantastic 12 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him in.
Look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Green. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. Turner comes in for Scott. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. And Freak subbed in for George Hill. We've got Rush. Harrison Barnes is out there with Festus Ezeli. Then it's Curry. And it's Clark in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing.
Now let's do a D+ again. Just because he scored on me and it brought it down 2 grades.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
Nobody near George. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Curry kicks to Ezeli. Now Curry. 10 points for him. Rush's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that one's good. Ellis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Pacers.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early.
Oh my God, that's freaking gay.
They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive.
The Warriors shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. That's good from Rush. And for the Pacers, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Freak kicks to Ellis. Looking for George. He gets it there. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
Oh, Frick.
It's the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys.
Oh, my God.
Those
That was
could
my
be
God.
really important points.
And now the fast break. George with the ball.
Here. I'll shoot it.
And he converts the layup. George has got 30.
really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Pacers lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter.
Oh my God.
Indiana leading. Barnes, he's checked in for Thompson.
Oh my God. We're not winning anymore.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. On the court right now for the Pacers. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Mahinmi is out there with Turner. And it's Freak in at the 1 spot.
Freak. First personal foul. Team score.
Why do we keep losing?
Your Warriors. Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Did I even take it?
And both free throws good for Curry.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Oh.
Here's Freak. No good on the quick 3.
Oh my God.
Here's Clark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Why are they calling me Freak?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
We lost. We lost.